Hey, it's Jennifer Sparks. Today we're in Atlantic City and I'm going to take you to the Tropicana. Tropicana is one of those places people either love it, it's their favorite place in the world, or they absolutely hate it. So I'm going to try to make a video about 3 different stays I had in 3 different towers to help you see which one would be best for you. My first room I'm going to show you today is going to be in the South Tower. I upgraded to a junior suite. The South Tower is a good choice if you want to be in the middle of all the action. I'm going to put it out there. The hotel rooms and all the towers, none of them are luxurious. With that being said, the 3 towers I'm going to be showing you today, I feel are the best. The South Tower is a little dark for me. This is an upgraded room. I paid an extra $60 for it. It has an ocean view. It's very long, the room. It has a little sitting area. It has 2 TVs. I was here visiting Tropicana because Caesars gave me 2 nights comp stays, so I didn't have to upgrade. I could have just stuck with the rooms that they assigned to me, a regular room in the South Tower, which would have cost me nothing except the resort fee. But I said, you know what, for the $60, let me take the chance. Maybe I'll love the room. But honestly, I really didn't. Besides for the ocean view, this room in particular had the North and the South Tower on either side, so it really blocked a lot of the view. So, you didn't get a lot of sunlight coming through. I don't know, I just kind of felt like the room itself was just a little dark and a little cold. It may appear that I'm bashing this room in the South Tower, but I'm really not. I'm just giving you my honest feelings about what I felt about this particular room and why I switched to the North Tower. And the reason I did, honestly, was because I figured if I could switch rooms, I wouldn't have to pay for $60 for a room I really didn't care about. And I could experience what the basic room was. I never stayed in the South Tower personally or the North Tower. So this was a great way for me to check out both places and get a video for you guys of both of the towers. We will also be seeing a room in Havana Tower as well. So stick around. We have a lot to see in this video. This room was nice. It was very long and it had this like extra space over here with nothing in it. I don't know. It just kind of felt like a lot of wasted space, but it was a large room, very long. Here's the thing about Tropicana where I think they fail a lot, and it's not their fault. The place is just humongous. It's very easy to get lost, and if you're coming here for the first time, it's very easy to have a bad experience if you don't know where you're going. Okay, let's go check out this bathroom. We'll discuss more of the bad and the good and helpful tips I could give you throughout this video about the Tropicana. The bathroom was, it's a fair size. Was nothing elaborate by any means. I think Hard Rock's North Tower bathrooms and Harrah's Bayview and Waterfront Tower bathrooms are really nice. And even Caesars has the new remodeled Centurion Towers. Those bathrooms are gorgeous. But Tropicana, if you're going somewhere for a really fancy bathroom, this isn't the place. The bathrooms are all fair at best. I gotta say though, the towels are really nice over here. One of the deciding factors that really made me want to move was the couch. And I totally understand, but it was like plastic, like a plastic kind of outdoor material. And I get that because people are going to spill stuff. People are going to have parties on there. I'm sure it makes it 1,000 times more easy to clean. And I totally get that. But I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to sit on it because it's so uncomfortable. Okay, let's talk about where a lot of the complaints come in. And a lot of it is check-in day because nobody knows where they're going. You have to think of this. If you book the Chelsea Tower, Havana, or West Tower, consider it that you booked a different hotel that is connected by indoor walkways. North Tower and South Tower, to me, are Tropicana. That's where the casino is. That's where check-in is. If you park in the parking garage, which most people do, you're going to walk into Havana. That's where the quarter is. And they have kiosks there, but then you get your room key and people have no idea where they're going. I see it all the time. People are lost. What they really need is someone that's working there that helps people with directions, because so many people, I get asked all the time, where's the South Tower? And I tell them, it's like you have to walk a mile that way. People get flustered. Okay, we're going to have to finish that conversation later. I have to take you to the North Tower now. We're going to go see our next room. I was here for 2 nights. I spent 1 night with the upgrade of $60. Now I'm getting a room in the North Tower. This room tonight is only going to cost me the cost of the resort fee, which I think is about $35. It was kind of fun finding my room. It was like a maze. It had all these different corners and walkways that went this way and that way. But here's a look at our room. It was, a smaller room than the last one, but it was more square. Square foot wise, this room was definitely smaller than the last one I stayed in, but I just kind of liked the setup here. It felt very cozy. But really, guys, nothing fancy here. If you want the fanciest in Tropicana, I'd have to say Havana Tower is going to be probably the most lush, but it's not even that lush. But we'll be seeing that room next. After the room tours, I'm going to show you the benefits about staying in each of the towers too, if you're still undecided about which one would be best for you. Okay, let's talk about the check-in parking situation again. If you know for sure you want to stay in North Tower or South Tower, I would use the valet, because you could valet right to check-in. They could take your car. Heck, you could even leave your bags with the bellman and walk in. I mean, that's the most simple way to go. I travel a lot with my mom and my aunt, and both of them have mobility issues. I always look for the simplest solution when I'm going with them. That would be the simplest solution. One cool thing about the North Tower is if you are really into the casino life and don't care about the outside, you could request a casino view room. Now I'm going to take you over to the Havana Tower. This is my favorite tower. It is the farthest probably away from everything though. This is the first room that they try to give me. Really, I'm not a pain, but I'm going to be here for 4 nights. I'm currently here at Tropicana in one of these rooms, but not this one because I did not like the view. I marched down to the front desk and I asked for another room. I was like, can you get me something that doesn't overlook the parking lot maybe? I'm going to be in my room a lot this week working on videos. So they gave me another room. This room is going to have a longer walk to the room. The beautiful thing about this room and the last one, minus the view, is that they're comped. They're not suites, but they're corner rooms. And the views are really nice. Well, unless you have a bad view. This view I really like. I checked in, there was a big glare, so it left the lights off, so it's a little dark, but I'm going to show you a little more later on. But look at the view. I'm telling you, Atlantic City is beautiful. If you don't have a nice view from your room and nice windows, like, why bother? I love it. One other important thing to note about the Havana Tower is where it is. It's not by the beach and the boardwalk. It's set back a little bit. It's in back of the other towers. So you're going to have a fantastic view. But if you're someone that wants to go to the beach and boardwalk all the time, this may not be for you. It's going to be quite a hike. Okay, let's talk about the room a little bit. This layout's going to be a little different. It's going to be an L shape. It has a lounger that I'm currently sitting on right now. I have it facing the window, and I could not be happier with this room. I love it. It's my favorite room in all of Tropicana. Let's go check out the bathroom. Don't get too excited. It's not too impressive. My God, I sound like such a snob. I really am not. I just really like to be real. I see a lot of hotel rooms. Some are dynamic, some bathrooms, some are just This one isn't bad at all. It's just there's no bells and whistles about it. But I love the room. I love this long walkway to get in. The pillows aren't horrible, but they're so small. They're little biscuits. So I bring my own. My own pillow and my own blanket. Problem solved. I drive. I'm from Connecticut, so I drive here. I have my car full of stuff just in case I need anything, including a coffee mug. I have 4 days in this beautiful room. I'm just working on my videos and going out for happy hours. That's going to be my next video. Happy hours at the Tropicana. And I'll be doing more of the resort and casino tours. I really love this room. You hear no noise. Like, I haven't heard a pin drop from anybody this entire trip so far. Now I'm going to take you on a little short journey and show you the benefits of staying in each of these 3 towers. And look, it's Christmas at the quarter. This is absolutely beautiful. This is what it looks like when you walk in from the parking garage. Sorry, I'm so chatty and so full of information. If you're enjoying this and you're finding it helpful, can you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and like this video? That helps the algorithm. It tells YouTube that this video didn't suck. I would greatly appreciate it. And much love to all of you that watch my videos and are already subscribed. I really appreciate you. All of this is what you can enjoy if you are staying at the Havana Tower. As I have mentioned before, Havana is right by the parking garage, which makes that very convenient, but it is not very close to the casino. So this is an option if you like walking. Another cool thing about it is has its own shopping and restaurant district. So if you're like a foodie and you want to go to Carmine's and Cuba Libre and all these other great places, you may enjoy it over here because it's just really pretty. To me, this is the prettiest part of Tropicana, especially around Christmas. This is my first Christmas in Atlantic City. I'm going to be here for 14 days and I'm already blown away by Tropicana. And the decorations are beautiful. I'll be going over more of the dining and the breakfast and the happy hour options in my next video about Tropicana. There was just too much information to put in one video. Where do you like to stay when you go to Tropicana? I know a lot of you guys watching this know more about Tropicana than I do in Atlantic City, but I'm the one making the video. So if you have anything you would like to add, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. On your way to the casino from Havana Tower, you'd be passing West Tower. The benefit of staying at West Tower, I think probably the only benefit is if you're like going to all the nightclubs. It's seriously right there. So that's really convenient. It's the closest hotel to the buses, and it is closer to the casino than Havana is. It's not the nicest tower. I've stayed there before. The hallways and the elevators were a mess. My room was okay. I had a 1-bedroom suite. I have a separate video about that. I will link at the end of this video if you want to check it out. Oh, and if you hate carpeting, it is the only tower that doesn't have carpeting. Main reason I would say to stay in South Tower is if you're someone that likes to swim. This is the only indoor pool you're going to find that is open year-round at Tropicana. And they also have this outdoor play area, which is really, really cool, and has cabanas. In another video I featured, it was October and all the cabanas were still open, and I was like literally sitting out there like a queen, hanging out in the cabana. It was awesome. You could use the pools any tower you stay in. You just need a room key. But if you're staying in South Tower and you want to go swimming in the indoor pool a lot, you won't have to run through the entire place in a wet bathing suit. Just saying, that's a benefit. There are 3 pools at the Tropicana. 2 are open seasonally. They're outdoor pools, one being in the North Tower and one being by the Chelsea Tower. See that building in the back? That is the Havana Tower. The Chelsea pool is 21 and up. I have never personally stayed at the Chelsea Tower. I probably won't. I just really don't really care for the dynamic of it. I think it's good for people that maybe want to feel like they're not part of the resort. It's really exclusive. It kind of feels more like an apartment over there. It doesn't feel like, it's a different vibe, let's put it that way. But they do have the Chelsea Tower gastropub there, which is very, very popular, as well as Gilchrist Diner, which is a really great breakfast for really cheap. So I wouldn't really overlook it as a place not to visit, but I probably wouldn't stay there myself. I mean, unless you hate the Tropicana, maybe you'll like the Chelsea Tower, you know? It's all different tastes. Everybody likes something different. And that's exactly why I like making these videos. I like to show you what I'm seeing. You know, give you lightly my opinion, not saying, oh, this place sucks. You know, I'm just kind of saying it's not for me, but you might like it, you know, and then you can make your own decision whether you think it'd be good for you and your family and friends. The last thing I want to share with you on this video is in the North Tower. Look at this elevator. It's so much fun. We're going to be taking a peek into 7 Stars Lounge. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get in here because I'm not a high roller, but I asked if I could take a video and they said yes. This used to be called the Top of the Trop, and I really wish it was still that so I could go there, but this is for high rollers. And I wanted to put this in here in case you're like from Vegas and you want to come to Atlantic City and you want to see what this is like. And staying in the North Tower would be so convenient because it'd just be an elevator ride away. Look at all this, that view. And there's a buffet, an open bar, and you'd be close to the casino. So basically, in a nutshell, closest to the beach and the boardwalk would not be Havana. Havana, to me, is the nicest, though. Honestly, I think it all boils down to how much you like to walk and how much time you have. Seriously, if you're there to gamble, don't stay in Havana. You're going to be walking all day long. But if you really want a really nice, pretty place, Havana would be your best choice. Okay, I really have to run. It's happy hour time, but it was nice hanging out with you. I enjoyed doing these voiceovers and these tours for you. This is your host and your tour guide, Jennifer Sparks. Make sure you check out my playlist at the end of this video for more information about Atlantic City. But whatever you do, just make sure you book that trip, you pack your bags, and you go. Thank you so much for watching. Safe travels to you, and good luck in the casinos.